Hey everyone, today's January 14, 2020, and hope all of you are having a great day today. And welcome to the Humble Gent YouTube channel. And in today's video, I'll be doing another watch review. I'll be doing a review on my new Tissot Visodate. In last week's video, I did a review of my Seiko SARB 033. And in that review, I told you guys that I'll be making weekly watch content every single week. I'll do a review or some other type of watch content, and I want to share my watch experience with all of you. So before we get started, we'll get a quick close-up of the Tissot Visodate. This Tissot Visodate is a beautiful watch, and it directly competes with my Seiko SARB 033. It is in the same price range, and the specs are very similar. So before we get started, we'll do a quick wrist check. And like I said, I'm wearing my Seiko SARB 033, and this watch is beautiful. And as you can see, I do have an aftermarket strap on here right now. This bracelet is from Strap Code. It's the Oyster style Strap Code bracelet, and it really is better quality than the stock bracelet. And the stock bracelet was fine. It was similar style to this, but this has more heft to it, and it makes the watch feel like a higher quality timepiece. Alright guys, we'll start this review of the Tissot Visodate. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video today, and let's get started. So the Tissot Visodate is a truly beautiful watch. The original Visodate was released in the 1950s, and my current Visodate stays true to the one from the 1950s. This is a simple and reserved dress watch, and like I said, it has many cues from the 1950s, which really makes this watch stand out. We'll get some quick dimensions of the Visodate. So the case diameter is 40 millimeters, and the thickness of this watch is 11.6 millimeters, and the lug to lug is 47 millimeters, and this has a 20 millimeter lug length. For a dress watch, this is on the bigger side because it is 40 millimeters, but like I said, this does stand out because it has a lot of vintage cues to it. As you can see, my Visodate has a beautiful white dial, which I'll get to in a bit. But first, let's take a look at the back of the watch. As you can see, it does have an exhibition case back. Exhibition case back shows Tissot's automatic movement. So we'll get a quick close-up of this watch, and we'll start off with my favorite thing about this watch, which is the dial. It's really simplistic, but the color is really beautiful. It has a frosted white look to it. The hour and minute hands look great on this watch. It gives a real vintage look, and they catch the light really easy with the shiny dolphin hands, and the second hand is stick-shaped. One thing I love about this watch that I know some people don't like is the logo. And as you can see, the Tissot looks really retro. It has the same logo as the vintage Visodates, and I really love how it looks. One thing that's awesome about the Visodate is it has a dome sapphire crystal, which looks awesome on this dial because it gives a lot of distortion. Looking at the minute track and the hour markers around the watch, distorted on the edge of the bezel due to the sapphire crystal. It looks awesome, and it really gives that retro look to this watch. Another thing I love about this watch is the crown. It fits perfect for the style of this watch, and the outer surface has a raised T for Tissot. This crown is really easy to use. It's easy to push out, and as you can see, if I push it all the way out, this watch is hand winding and hacking, which is great, and it has a day-date complication. The crown makes it really easy to adjust the time, day, and date, and it also feels great when winding this watch. Actually, it's really smooth, and it really feels like butter. Now let's talk about the strap that came with the Tissot Visodate. So as you can see, the strap has a dark brown color to it, and at first I really thought I wasn't going to like it. I put replacement straps on it, but I ended up going back to this strap because I do love how it looks. This dark color looks great with the white dial. And with this watch, you need a vintage style bracelet or strap to make this look right. I tried putting more modern straps on this, and it doesn't look right. And what looks good on this is a mesh bracelet or any kind of alligator or vintage style straps. And overall, this strap is good quality. I mean, I switch off between this one and my mesh bracelet I have for this, but I really do love this strap that comes with it, and I'm happy Tissot went with this color and this design for this watch. So the Visodate is a very versatile watch. It's meant to be a dress watch, but it could be used for both business and casual settings. It'll look great with a suit and a tie, but also jeans and a t-shirt. Now let's talk about the movement that came with the Tissot Visodate. It is an ETA movement. It's the 28362 movement, and so far the accuracy has been excellent with it. My Visodate has been running with an average of -seconds per day, which is great. The movement has 20 joules. It operates at 8 beats per second. It also has a 36-hour power reserve, which honestly isn't that great, but it is what it is. And like I showed you guys earlier, it is a hand winding and hacking movement, and it does really look nice with the gold bits it has on the inside, as you can see there. With the gold rotor, it really sticks out and it makes it look great. And it also has a day and date complication, which is awesome. And so far it is a great movement and I couldn't be happier with it. Now I'll go over the gripes I have with this watch, the things I don't like too much, and I do this with every watch. I go over the pros and the cons. Overall, wearing this for the last week, I don't have too many complaints with this watch. It looks great, the accuracy has been awesome so far, but if I was to nitpick, one thing I wish Tissot did was make their own movements. Yes, it is an ETA movement, and Tissot is owned by this watch group, which does make sense. It has ETA movement, and that is for cost-cutting reasons, which does make sense. That's why you can get this watch for a really great price, especially on the gray market. You can get this watch for an awesome deal. It would be cool if Tissot did make their own movements one day, instead of using ETA movements and other movements made by other watchmakers. Other than that, there is no other gripes I have with this watch. And we'll see how it is when I wear this for the next couple of weeks. I've only had this for about a week now, but it is a beautiful watch, and I keep saying it's beautiful because it really is. And this watch does come in 2 colors. It comes in the white, which I have here, and it does come in black, which looks great as well. And the reason why I went with the white for this watch is because I have my Seiko 033 in black. And these watches are very similar, but also very different at the same time. I want one with a white dial and one with a black dial. And I will do a comparison of these watches very soon, head to head, showing the pros and cons of each watches, and I'll do that video very soon. Wearing this watch for the past week now has been great, and I really am falling in love with it. The Visodate is very comfortable, and when I look down at my wrist, I really love how it looks. Alright guys, so I'm going to take off my SARB 003 and put on my Tissot Visodate. And I'll show you guys what it looks like on my 7 1/4 inch wrist. It looks really good, and as you can see, I'm just wearing jeans and a t-shirt right now. And I love the color of the bracelet, and the white really makes this watch stick out. This watch really does look great. And with the 40mm diameter, it really fits great on my wrist, and it'll fit a lot of other wrist sizes as well. Alright guys, I'm going to end the video right here. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video today. Hope you guys enjoyed today's review of my Tissot Visodate. I really am in love with this watch, and it really is beautiful. So please leave a like, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Please leave a comment down below what you guys think of the Visodate, and leave a comment down below what watches you think compare directly with this watch. And remember, I respond back to every single comment I get, and remember to stay humble.